In this speech, I will be talking about the year I was born. I will be talking about the year 1988, the trends, the fashions, the TV, the news, and everything else that will make you reminisce about the 1980s. In 1988, the prices were so different than they are today. For example, 1 gallon of gas was 90 cents compared to our $4 today. A dozen of eggs was 65 cents. A movie ticket was $3.50. A gallon of 2% milk was $1.89. Wow, how the times have changed since then. There were a lot of fashion trends in 1988 that most people today would say, wow, what were they thinking? Like, one of the biggest fashion trends of 1988 was ripped jeans. They tore their jeans and with pride. The more rips, the better. Rat tails were another fashion trend of 1988. It was a hairstyle consisting of a shaved back of the head with a long strand of hair in the back, looking like a tail. It was either kept straight or it was braided. Another fashion trend of 1988 was hyper-colored T-shirts. They were T-shirts that were, if came in contact with heat, they would change color. Now, TV in 1988 was at its highest, with shows like The Wonder Years, America's Most Wanted, Roseanne, Murphy Brown, The Gary Shandling Show, Charles in Charge, Growing Pains, The Morton Downey Jr. Show, Who's the Boss, and Perfect Strangers, all making their television debut that year. Now, in 1988, not only were the sitcoms in 1988 running the TV, but also the animated shows as well, like The Real Ghostbusters and Transformers, ending their television runs that year. But it also gave us some new cartoons that year, like Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Cops, Elf Tales, Beetlejuice the Animated Series, Garfield and Friends. And this list can't be complete without the debut of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was a show that I grew up watching, but sadly ended in 1996. Music in 1988 was very exciting, with the debut of singer-songwriter Tracy Chapman with her hit song Fast Car, and with the return of the New Kids on the Block after their debut album in 1986. They came back with a new album with hit songs like You Got the Right Stuff, Please Don't Go Girl, and I'll Be Loving You. The California Raisins were in commercials in 1988, singing I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Those commercials were really big at that time. Bobby McFerrin told us to be happy with his hit song Don't Worry, Be Happy. Billy Ocean's music video Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car was really big on MTV. The songs that topped the charts and were videos that were played on MTV in 1988, the top songs were Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, One More Try, George Michael, Foolish Beat, Debbie Gibson, Hold On to the Nights, Richard Marx, Never Gonna Give You Up, Rick Astley, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Poison, Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, Cinderella, and Look Away by Chicago. Introductions include the Micro Machines and the Fast Talking Guy commercials, the Nintendo Entertainment System, Powerade, Ecto Cooler Hi-C. It was the Hi-C that was promoted from the Real Ghostbusters. It had Slimer on the front of it. It was like an orange tangerine flavored drink. Teddy Grahams introduced by Nabisco. Chia Pets. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Garfield suction cup decals for cars. Everywhere in 1988 you'd mostly see Garfield suction cups on the back of cars. Pictionary, the board game, which inspired a TV show called Win, Lose, or Draw. Prozac, Koosh Balls, Wild Cherry Pepsi, Nintendo, Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards, And the Sony Video Walkman was also introduced that year. People born in 1988 include actor Michael Cera. He starred in movies such as Superbad and TV shows Arrested Development. Actor Rupert Grint. He starred as Ron in the Harry Potter movies. Actress Emma Stone. She starred in movies such as Easy A and Superbad. Singer Adele. And singer and actress Rihanna. I know you're all stoked about the movies of 1988. There were some big titles that came out that year, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Rain Man, Die Hard, Beetlejuice, Cocktail, Beaches, and the classic comedy Coming to America, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. It also introduced us to a new character in the form of a rude, violent doll named Chucky, with the classic horror movie Child's Play. News out of 1988 include CDs outsold vinyl records for the first time, table tennis became an Olympic sport, Rob and Fab of the hit group Milli Vanilli were caught lip-syncing, the first plutonium pacemaker was made. During the Summer Olympics, Ben Johnson was caught for steroids after setting a world record for the 100-meter dash. Singer and songwriter Roy Orbison, famous for his hit song Only the Lonely, died of a heart attack at age 52. Heather O'Rourke, the little girl from the Poltergeist movie, died at age 12 of a digestive disease. Michael Jackson's Bad Tour kicks off. Debbie Gibson becomes the youngest artist to write and produce and sing a national #1 hit record with her album Foolish Beat. John F. Kennedy Jr. is chosen as People's Magazine's Hunk of the Year. Whoopi Goldberg is added as a semi-regular on the hit TV series Star Trek The Next Generation. And Oprah's weight loss was all over the news at that time. I want to thank you all for coming out today and to learn about the totally awesome year of 1988. And thank you and have a good day.